Have you ever noticed how some people don't really have close friends? Not because they're disliked, not because they're strange, but simply because they move differently socially. Psychology says this isn't random. There are deep emotional patterns behind why some people stay distant or prefer being alone. Let's break down the real psychology of people who don't have close friends. Number 1, they've been let down before. People who don't have close friends usually haven't always been this way. Many of them once trusted deeply, and that trust was broken. Maybe it was a childhood friend who betrayed them. Maybe a friend group turned against them. Maybe they opened up to someone who later used their vulnerability against them. Emotional wounds like that stay for years, and instead of letting history repeat itself, they choose to protect their heart. So they don't push people away because they don't care. They push people away because they care too much, and pain still echoes. Number 2. They learned to be self-reliant. When someone grows up without consistent emotional support, they learn early to depend on themselves. This can look like independence. And in many ways, it is. They solve their own problems. They comfort themselves when they're hurt. They figure life out alone. To other people, this looks like loneliness. But to them, it feels like control, stability, and emotional safety. The fewer people you depend on, the fewer people who can disappoint you. Number 3. They're observers, not performers. People without close friends often watch more than they speak. They analyze the tone behind words, the intention behind actions, the honesty in behaviors. They notice things most people overlook. Because of this, they can spot fake friendships, performative kindness, ego-based relationships, and temporary loyalty. They don't want to be around people who only show up when it benefits them. So instead of forcing social interaction, they choose quiet distance. And hey, if you're finding this interesting so far, take a second and hit the like button. It helps more people see this too. Number 4, they value depth over social noise. Most social groups are built on small talk, shared activities, gossip, or entertainment. But people who don't have close friends crave something deeper. They want conversations that feel meaningful, connections that feel real, and people who can share silence without it feeling awkward. Surface-level friendships drain them. If a connection doesn't feel genuine, they lose interest quickly. This doesn't make them cold, it makes them selective. Number 5, they have high emotional standards. It's not that they can't make friends, it's that they refuse to settle for friendships that are inconsistent, shallow, one-sided, or filled with drama. Their standards aren't unrealistic. They're simply not willing to be close to anyone who doesn't feel safe for their mind and heart. They would rather have no friends than the wrong ones. Number 6, they carry their world within them. Many of these people have rich inner worlds. They think deeply, feel intensely, and often have hobbies or creative interests that keep them fulfilled. They don't need constant social stimulation to feel alive. They can sit alone in silence and feel peace. Not loneliness, peace. So the next time you meet someone without close friends, don't assume they're broken, shy, or empty. They might be someone who loves carefully, trusts slowly, and refuses to settle for anything less than a real connection. They don't lack friendship. They just haven't met their people yet, and that patience is a sign of emotional strength, not weakness.